Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. My name is Caitlin Costello, and I am a YA author who has books in science fiction and fantasy. And I write on the self-publishing path for those of you that are new. I usually do weekly vlogs. I was really good for a while with that. So this is my first vlog back in about a month, really. I have started several vlogs, and honestly, the last about 3 weeks, I didn't want to vlog. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to see people's faces, and there were some reasons for that, and I'll get into that in a little bit to a point. But the main reason was I didn't feel like I could talk to you. I tell you, my readers and my author friends that watch these vlogs, so much about my author journey, and my newest book, Until All the Stars Are Found, my science fiction book that I am so proud of and so excited for, has been the rockiest publishing time I have ever had. It is my third book out, so I felt a little bit more confident in what it was going to be, how it was going to be delivered. Let me see if I can find a place to put you. That kind of works. But so it was my third book, and I'm not going to say I know everything. I 100% do not know everything about publishing and about launching books and releasing books. And it's hard. And it's even harder when it is a new book and a new series and a new genre. And these were all things I knew going into it that would make it hard. Those are things that I was like, okay, those are things I know that I can work on. I can't control it. I can't make you, the audience, buy the book through the screen because you like science fiction. I can't make you do that. I can use marketing to try to get you to do that, but I can't force you. What I couldn't control was the repeated delays that I've had over the course of it. The ebook is out. You can get it right now. I will link, I don't remember if I can put links in. If it's not in a card somewhere, it'll be down below. You can go right now and buy the ebook from my website, Apple, Amazon, Kobo, Nook, like wherever you buy ebooks, you can buy the book right now. But saying that, I also knew, for me personally, currently, print works better. Print sells better by like a 3-to-1 ratio. So for every 3 print books I sell, on average, I'll sell 1 ebook, which, based on my pre-orders, is about correct. And one thing I also could not control was the company that I use to sell my ebooks, that I use that puts it on all of those wonderful sites, does not show you live statistics for pre-orders because it's not on sale yet. It's not available to the public to have yet. So I didn't know how my book was doing. And I put a lot of pressure on myself. And the easiest way to say it is I didn't meet the expectations. And that was really disappointing. I was really disappointed that I didn't get to do a launch with everything all together. And then launch weekend, the day before, which I'm so thankful for Ethan, my partner, for telling me to stick with it and not say anything. So back in November, in a video, I posted saying, hey, I'm going November, December, I don't really remember, saying, hey, I'm going to have to delay the publication of the hardback of Until All the Stars Are Found because I don't believe that the books will be here in time. I don't believe that they will be here. I won't have time to proof them, etc. And I didn't want to rush myself. So I didn't. And we delayed the, I say we, I mean me. I am my own boss. I work for myself in author things. I delayed the launch until April 30th. The day before the launch, I actually got a notification that the books that I ordered were going to arrive to me. And I was ecstatic. I was so excited to get that stack of books because I was like, I can start using these for marketing. This will be great. I can start showing people, but I also didn't want to show people yet because I didn't want people to know that I had them. Because if I have them, why am I not distributing them? This has all been like festering for the last like 3 weeks. So this intro section is probably gonna be long. This might be the entire video. I don't know. But I'm also waiting for my work laptop to turn on and it just does not want to. So we're gonna hard reset that. So I get the notification the books are gonna come in, and my cover designer, Jane, was actually coming over because we were gonna go rock climbing that night. And I was like, hey, you wanna like do a thing? We can open the books. Let's open them on video and like get our reactions to opening them and seeing all of them. So we did. And we started out so excited. So excited. And because of the time lapse, you can't really fully see the emotion on our faces. But you see me get up and move around and start trying to find things. And that's because we opened the box and the first few were great. But then we quickly realized there was a lot of defects. And I'll put some pictures in here of some of the things that came up. So the books are jacketed. They have a separate cover underneath. It's not the same cover. So we wanted to see the changes that we made with that, and they look great. And the printing and the ink and the quality of the jackets look amazing. I am so excited for these. They look professional. They look great. Except that the jackets were wrapped incorrectly. So in some places they weren't wrapped correctly, but they were wrapped crooked. So the entire thing was cockeyed. So when you have the book closed, the jacket like sticks up over the edge of the book a little bit. Or they were just wrapped crooked so that like the summary that's on the back of the book actually goes over the edge of the flap into the back of the book and you can't read it. My name is crooked on the spine, like this. If this is the center of the spine, like sometimes there's over here, sometimes there's over there, and it wasn't consistent. And it wasn't all of them, so we knew it wasn't our mistake. Because if we knew if it had been all of them, then something was wrong with the file. And we were like, what is going on here? Some of these are wrapped really loosely, some of them are tight, like what is going on? So you see me in the video go get a fabric tape measure, and we like bend down and are measuring the book. We pulled up the PDF file and went through all of the measurements to make sure that like it wasn't a fuck up on our end. Because if it was a fuck up on our end, we bite the bullet. But if it was a fuck up on the printer, they had to fix it. Later on, going through and examining the books to figure out like, hey, I gotta do this write-up because it's not all of them. What is wrong with these books? I also discovered some inconsistencies with the actual structure of the book. So when you have a book, you've got a hardcover book, you've got the, we're gonna say this is the case, and then you have the end pages, which sometimes can be colored and things, and there's usually like a little bit, it's white paper so you can't see. Let me grab a sticky note. It's class time. You know, they're usually glued like that, so then there's a little bit of wrapping that goes over and then it's glued in place. Well, some were right to the edge and actually on the edge of the case and were getting caught. Some were glued down, or not glued down in the spine, and this is a heavy book. So I was afraid for my readers getting this heavy book and like messing around with it and the end pages actually ripping, because you know, if you take a book and you look through the spine of a hardcover, you shouldn't be able to see through. I could see through. It worried me. It's an almost 2-pound book. So I was like, this is not okay. So the day of my launch of the ebook, I wrote an email to the company with a long list of things that I appreciated, that I really liked, that I thought were beautiful. The pages feel great. The case looks amazing. The color looks amazing. We love the updates that we did and how it made the ink pop. But then all of these issues. I am a person that believes in constructive criticism. If there's an issue, I will try to find something positive to tell you to spin it. But I can't lie and say that the negatives very much outweighed the positives in this email. And I submitted it, and it said it was going to take 2 to 3 weeks just to file the claim. And I knew, based on printing it before, that it was going to take at least 25 days to get to me. 20 to 30 days to print, and a few days to ship, depending on where it ships from, because they have different locations all over the country. And that scared me. Because if it was going to take them 2 to 3 weeks to get back to me, and then another 25 days for the books to get to me, that was so close to the April release, like within days. And I really did not want to tell you guys again that the books were delayed. But I didn't want to give you shitty books with my name on them. So, because I sent that on a Saturday, I waited until the following Wednesday. Customer service is not the issue here. It's the construction of the book. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give them a couple days to get through it. They say it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks. So clearly there is a backlog. Wednesday comes. Haven't heard anything. I gave them till like end of day. It was like 2 o'clock when I got on. And their phone lines are down, so you can't call them. So I get on their chat line. I was on it for about 3 hours total. I started at number 37, and apparently if you didn't respond to the chat message saying, hey, we're really booked right now, then after a certain amount of time you got booted. So I was disconnected. And I had to wait again from number 40 to get down to number 1. And that person told me that it was the wrong department, so there was nothing they could do for me, and they would send my information off to someone, and I specifically requested, okay, so you're telling me you can't do anything as a customer service rep that I have been put in contact with by waiting. You, working for your company, cannot put me in contact with anybody. You don't have contact for anybody. Okay. So I requested to be CC'd on any email that she sent. And she said, okay, yeah, I can do that. I'll get that done tonight. So I waited. Nothing came Thursday. Nothing came Friday. So Friday afternoon, I got back on that chat line because their phone was still down. And I got in contact with a very nice lady who was like, yeah, I don't know why she did that. I don't see anything on your account. It looks like she said she was going to, but we need the claim, and I can't find the claim. Can you resubmit it for me? Why didn't it go through? And why didn't that other person, when I said, hey, I filed a claim on Saturday, not tell me, hey, I can't find that? So we went through the process. I resubmitted it. I had to resend all of the photos, which got like 18 photos. So because the Google Drive link that I had submitted wasn't working, I had to email in batches my photos. And she was like, yes, this is an issue. I'm gonna put you in touch with people. I'm gonna stay on the line with you for as long as I can, and then I'm gonna stay on hold with them until I can. And then end of day Friday, didn't hear anything. So I shot her an email on Saturday, like, hey, just making sure that you got all the photos, we're all good. Same thing on Monday, Didn't hear anything. What's going on? So I gave it until Wednesday again. She's like, okay, for all I know, they're doing stuff in the back end. They've opened some sort of investigation. I'm going to give it some time. Then on Wednesday, I wanted to check Monday and Tuesday, but their chat lines were down. So I couldn't, the only way I could contact her was through the email that she said she would respond to. She probably was very busy, so I will give her that. They have a lot of work to do and a lot of people to help. So I sent the company a message on Twitter. I was like, hey, I have a claim that I'm trying to figure out an update on. Your phone lines are down. Your chat is down. How is anybody supposed to get in contact with you? Actually, that was on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I got an email saying, hey, we're combining your two claims. The one from Saturday, the original one, which was suddenly in my account, and the one that I had made with the other girl. And that they would get back to me soon. And the Twitter account told me that I would get an answer by end of day. And I did. At about 4 o'clock that day, I got a message saying that they were replacing all 20 of those books. I did not need to return them or do anything with them. And I could keep them to sell as is and what to do if it continues to happen. But it shouldn't happen. So, I didn't want to get on and film and do any of this when I didn't know what was happening. I didn't want to hide it from you. I mean, I've had the 2 massive boxes of 40 pounds worth of books sitting in my living room for the last week and a half. But I didn't want to get on and talk about it or the vlog as if nothing was happening, because there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, but I had no control over it. But now, because I can tell you that, I feel better. New books are coming. They will be here, fingers crossed, before the launch. And I have those extra books. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with them. I think I might sell them later on at a reduced price. I had tried really hard to make sure that I didn't have too many books in case I had extras, because I'm moving later this year and I didn't want to move more stock than I needed to. I think I've talked about that already. Well, now I'm gonna have 40 copies of this book. And I do not have currently 40 pre-orders of the hardcover copy. But yeah, I didn't feel like I could come on and pretend everything was okay when I was really, really stressing about that. I didn't want to put my name on something I wasn't proud of, which is what I said in the other video. And I was scared I was gonna have to, because I paid $300 in author fees for those books. And I was like, oh my God. But that's all fixed now. We're gonna get new books. We can go back to vlogging. I've been outlining a short story that I'm excited. I might work on it this weekend. And today I started it, talking about it 3 times on the vlog. But yeah, I wanted to tell that story. I might name the company later. You might be able to figure it out if you follow me. You know where I do stuff. For right now, I'm not going to name the company because I did fix the error. But I do want to end this with a note to advocate for yourself, because it took 11 days for someone to really begin the process. I had multiple people that said, oh yeah, we're going to look into this. But it took 11 days for people to be, we're looking into this and we're going to get you some response soon. I did get the first response a week before, but again, it was, I'm trying to get a hold of them. I'm on hold waiting for them to respond. It took 11 days for them to like actually respond. And had I left it and just been like, yeah, I'll hear back in 2 to 3 weeks, I don't know if I would have gotten a response until like next week. So, in all things with business, which is super, like, I get super stressed about it. I hate it. I hate it. Advocate for yourself. Push for the answers you want if people aren't giving them to you. Not for the answers you want, but for the answers you need. People should be communicating with you. People should be updating you on things. And you deserve to have those answers. So, use this experience that I had with this company as a warning. Because it was really shitty and it made me uncomfy and I didn't like it. But I had to do it to make sure that I had the products in time. And I was getting the updates. Because I knew it was a mistake that Jane and I did not make. And what they were doing was not right. I did get a response from them at one point saying that it was going to take a while for them to get back to me because they were having so many claims come in. And I just want to note, like, to that customer service rep or whoever's running the social media page, I understand why you said that. However, think of it from the point of view of someone who needs help, who is having problems, who has a major defect with an order. Saying, hey, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We have a lot of things going wrong right now. It's not encouraging at all. Not at all. That's how you start to lose brand trust. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. This is 20 minutes long and we have that other clip. So this is this video. We're gonna get back to vlogging and we're gonna do Camp NaNoWriMo this year. And we might daily vlog, or at least every other day. We'll see. Thanks for sitting through this story time. I love you. And I'll see you next time. I'm back. I was gonna say I'm back, bitches, but I'm not that person.